Okay, I'd like to, okay, let me start over. I'll edit it a little bit. Introduce someone who made a difference in my life. I resonate with him on some level. And he of love and peace and health in the world. But for you, you too. And his name is Travis Huntley. Here he is. Travis, I was thinking we should have a prayer for all my Facebook people. I have like 4,906 people who see my profile, and I need to pray for them.
Can I share a poem to them and then a prayer?
Yeah, that would be great.
Sounds good to me. Well, if you ask me, the most important message in this world today is love. So I will share a poem upon love. Prayer for love for the human beings. Prayer for love for the world. Love is the essence and vibration of all living things. Love is the force that resides inside and is the yin to our yang. Love is priceless and can't be bought or sold, only exchanged. Love is inside to remind us we're all the same. Love is the invisible net that connects all in existence. Love cannot be separated by a man-made fence. Love is God, and we are God sent. Love never judges and only knows thankfulness. Love is Mother Earth in all of her nature. Love is the trees that provides us with oxygen and paper. Love is the fruits, vegetables, and spices given to us for flavor. Love is the weapon of choice, no need for guns, knives, and razors. Love is the highest vibration we can ever achieve. Love is the ultimate gift, given or received. Love is timeless, so remove your watch and live free. Love is the only force we have, so use it infinitely. Love is the common denominator and the factor. Love is the guru and the master. Love is the essence that binds us all together, kind of like plaster. Love is the essence we all seem to run after. Love is inside of all, even what we call dark matter. Love is the force behind all, even the world's disasters. Love is the voice we hear inside once we remove our mind's chatter. Love is the prerequisite to enter the fifth dimension, some may call the rapture. And that right there is a poem that has been revived since this version, but I have a revised version of my book coming out here soon. It'll be on Amazon, it'll be all over the world and all the Barnes and Nobles and all over the globe. And the book is called I Remembered, I Am Eternally Divine. And the prayer of the day will be very simple. Would you like to join hands with me?
Oh, should I get my hand on the camera?
I'd like to first give thanks to our gracious ancestors, our guides, and our angels, and all whom are watching in this now moment. Source inside of each and every one of us. May we send love and light to all in all of the world. May all on this planet remember our oneness. Remember the love inside is the love inside of everyone, and that same love is the same love as every single thing that has ever existed and ever will exist. May we send a prayer for healing, send a prayer for remembrance upon who we are. Because when we remember who we are, we can no longer fight each other because we know we are one. We cannot fight ourselves consciously. So therefore, when we remember who we are as one, we will stop fighting one another. So may we remember our oneness, may we remember our love, and may we remember the importance to maintain our inner peace among all the chaos that may be going on in the world. May we be the example for all eyes to see. May we send this loving prayer to the whole of all the youth as well, that may they know that it is all okay. May they know their greatness. May they know that their divine potential on this planet in this now moment. May we send love to all. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for all listening, for all tuning in. We love you. We appreciate you. I see you. I see your mom. I see your dad. All as me. All as each other. We are one. I love you. Thank
you. Wow, that was extraordinary. Yeah, so where did Travis come from?
I came from the same place.
Well, actually, like physically, you know, like we met on Facebook.
Yeah.
And I was going through one of my rants on how I hate religion and everything, and he wrote a book similar, you know, about love and peace. And I was like, this guy is full of shit, you know, like, and I was questioning him. So I challenged him to a video call, and he took me up on it. And where were you? You were
Pittsburgh.
He was in Pittsburgh, and I still got a copy of that.
Ooh.
By the way, it was recorded
awesome.
On here, you know.
Awesome.
And I absolutely loved him when I met you on the video call. Then a little while later, he came down here, and now I manifested him to be here in reality, not only on video. And you just benefited from that energy. You got it.
I have a question.
What?
Second, come on back in.
Whoa. Okay.
May we allow the people to benefit from you. Could you teach back? Teach back what you heard me say through the poem, through the prayer, what you learned, what you got from it. Teach the people, please.
Well, one of the things that I resonate with you is like while you were on the phone talking to that guy, and you have done some work, you know, coaching and things like that, and you've done landmark work, and I have too. And when you said that prayer, what I was getting was I'm a coach in a course called the Communication Power to Create, and that's an advanced level communication course. And they have you doing an exercise. They have an exercise where I have a script and you have a script, and it's the same script. And you say words to me, and I say words to you. And at the end of the words that we both say to each other in turn, we say, I know who you are. And that is because I am you and you are me.
Mm-hmm.
We are one.
Yeah.
And that's what I got out of it.
Out of the prayer. So out of the poem, teach back what you got from it.
Oh, about love?
Yes.
About like the fact that we have a lot of conflict going on in the world right now, right? And
the poem wasn't about conflict.
No, I know.
About love.
Yeah.
So what did you learn?
Where we wouldn't have conflict.
Right. With what?
With love.
So what did you hear exactly, verbatim, just for what you can remember?
What is this, a test?
No, to teach the people. They're coming from you. No, it's okay. Coming from you, it means a lot.
Well, I got present to like peace, just like that. If we had, um, if people understood each other and just could be with each other on the level of love, the things that are different in us, we would be able to accept better.
So you got acceptance over judgment.
Right.
Awesome. And what it comes down to is, are we willing to unconditionally love ourselves? Because as soon as we love unconditionally ourselves, we are ultimately, since we are everything, we are loving everything. And then we have no choice. We have a choice, obviously. This is the gracious point of being human here. But when we are conscious of who we are as each other, when we are simply loving ourselves, we are loving the whole. Then we can then reflect that same love in our daily reality to whomever comes into our life, regardless of what they may do to us, how they may speak to us, what they may say about our mom, what they might have did to our father, or whatever the case might have been.
Oh yeah, it could be like a really separating event that
Right.
you know, I will not ever talk to this person again.
Because of their, maybe their religion, maybe their race, maybe their whoever they are voting for, or whatever the case may be. We allow these simple things get in the way of that one principle: love unconditionally, allowing our life to be driven by unconditional love beyond every condition. What does unconditional mean? It means any condition. That means if you're a Hillary supporter, that means if you're a Trump supporter, that means if you're Muslim, that means if you're black, that means if you're white, whatever the condition may have been that the individual may have put upon their love is not true love.
Wait a minute, you mean to tell me you think that I can love a Trump supporter?
That's your choice. As a human, what do you choose now? Tell the people.
I choose Hillary.
Do you choose to love them? You can choose Hillary and they can choose Trump, but can you still choose to love them unconditionally is my question to you, good brother.
It's hard. It's hard.
This is now all the greatest masters have said.
Okay,
right? Love thy neighbor, especially thy enemy.
No.
And they ain't even an enemy. They just have a different point of view. They're not coming down and trying to shoot us in the head or at our door and anything like that. They just have a simple different point of view, but yet we are still allowing a condition to be put on our love.
No, there's some work that has to be done in me to be able to accept certain things. Not like I have unconditional love for some things.
Condition.
Unconditional.
No, there's not an unconditioned if there's some things. That's just a condition. So you're saying.
So you mean
me,
if you
and the
if
people
you,
that you have a condition on your love.
Okay, if you have a conditional situation of love in your life, you can't have unconditional. Period.
Period. So
you're wiping out all your unconditional love. The love for your wife, the love for your kids, the love for your dog. Gone. Because you got conditions about somebody voting for Hillary.
Or whatever it might be.
You hear that?
It can be anything. You know, are we willing to put all that stuff aside in today's day, all the division that is trying to be put upon us in this day? Are we willing to put all that stuff aside, not for us here today, not for the people watching, but for the future of our youth? So the youth don't experience this world of division that we are experiencing. That's why we've come into this human form, to experience duality. But I am here to express to the world today, to you, my brother, that it is time to come back to love. And what you said you got out of this poem is acceptance. Can we accept and respect another individual regardless of their perception, regardless of what they are doing, how they look, whatever they believe? Are we willing to put all that aside, not for us, but for the youth of tomorrow?
That's a good question. Can we do that? I personally don't think that that's possible.
Now, it starts with us, though. Or will you be able to do it? The same person you may have been able to hate yesterday, are you willing to tell them you love them today, right now on the spot? Just because you may have now a different perception. Because it can switch. We can bow from this day forward to have love.
You know, that's a good point.
We can bow. You now can, because you remember when we love, we are the whole. You can declare in this moment that I will unconditionally love all humanity and all living beings.
I can do that.
And this is your floor.
Okay. I declare that I love humanity unconditionally. So as a practice today, if I see a Muslim, I always get this feeling when I see somebody wearing that burqa thing. It's like I got this story that goes on. This could be a radical Islamic terrorist. I give that up today and unconditionally love that person wearing the Muslim headdress, or people of color, or people who are young. He's like only in his 20s. He's like a millennial. I have a whole big story about millennials. They're always on their cell phone. You know, like they don't pay attention to me. So I give everything up and I unconditionally love everybody.
You forgot about the Trump. You forgot about the Trump supporters.
I gotta love a Trump supporter.
You declare.
Okay, I declare that I love you fucking Trump supporters.
Yes, sir. High five, brother. Yes, sir. Give thanks to Charles. Now declaring, not for us, but for you, for the youth, for all of humanity to love unconditionally. He now has took a stand for love. What will you do? Will you choose love over all of your perceptions and all of the so-called differences in the world? Are we willing to go inside and recognize we are all the same? Ask the quantum physicists. They will tell you the same thing. I'm not just speaking this. You can believe whatever you want. I'm not anything that you heard here today. Please believe what you will. Do your own research. Love who you will. I'm not pushing anything on you. But now you have a choice to love unconditionally if you choose. Thank you for.
Do you have a website?
Present. The website is peace, love, unity, peace-love-unity.org. And my Facebook is Facebook.com/Your Divine all the time. And my name is Natural. I'm a poet. Like I said, the book will be coming out soon. And I'm sure you'll be seeing more of me soon.
Amen.